Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
Oh,
Okay, hello everyone. Welcome to Concordia University's Fourth Space. Thank you for joining us for today's event. The next in the workshop series with GAMERella, Bitsy 101. Now, to help situate you, we are streaming to YouTube. We are live from Fourth Space and we are located on unceded Indigenous lands here in Tiohtià:ke, Montreal. And at Fourth Space, we work with the university community to help mobilize knowledge, co-creating daily events and activities that examine research questions and projects in development across the university. And today we're running this event as a live stream meeting. So anyone in Zoom that has questions, just pop them into the chat. There might be a Q&A at the end, but as this is going to be more of workshop style, if you have questions, just pop them there and we'll try and get them up front. And for those of you, that, of course, that are in this space, just raise your hand. We'll get a microphone to you if you don't have one for any questions related to that. But following that, it's very much my pleasure now to hand it over to Owen Hallam, undergraduate student in computational arts and the undergraduate student representative at TAG, Technoculture Arts and Games Lab. Owen, over to you.
Fantastic. Thank you very much. Yeah, as was said, I'm Owen. I'm helping. I'm one of the mentors and organizers of GAMERella, and I'm going to do a little introduction about GAMERella before we begin. Yeah, so GAMERella is the world's longest running annual game jam and workshop series focusing on supporting marginalized game creators and aspiring game makers. Dissatisfied with game spaces and opportunities provided for women in Montreal's game scene, Gina Hara and Charlotte Fisher created GAMERella in 2013. It's like over 10 years ago. Since then, GAMERella has welcomed over 1,000 participants to a low-stress, learner-friendly environment. GAMERella participants have come a long way over the years, founded over a dozen game studios, went to study games, became professional freelancers, got hired by many AAA studios, and even came back to GAMERella to teach, mentor, and become organizers. In fact, GAMERella was my first game jam. This year, GAMERella welcomes folks from historically unrecognized communities to join us in a weekend of fun game making on November 11th to 12th, 2023. Hey, that's tomorrow. Yeah, and I guess I'll hand it over to Squinky for the workshop.
okay, I'm unmuted now. Yay. Okay, great. Hi, I'm Squinky. I am one of 3 people who run a worker co-op game studio called Soft Chaos, and all made up of former Concordia students and staff, actually. And I am a frequent past participant at GAMERella. I've done workshops on Twine before. Those are in the archive, so you can view past videos of those if you want to learn about Twine. But today we're going to learn about Bitsy. So I'm going to share my screen now. Here we go. All right. To start, if you just go to make.bitsy.org, the URL right here, the first thing you will see is this is something a little bit like this on my screen over here. One of the nice things about Bitsy is that you can work in it directly from your web browser. You don't have to download anything. It is pretty small and self-contained that way. And when you start out, it has a little example game. So you have your little example room over here. And if you just click play, It'll say write your game's title here. So basically in a Bitsy game, it is arrow keys and space bar to move around and do stuff. So I'll push the space bar. And so you have a little avatar moving around, this person who I'm moving with the arrow keys. And there's a little cat over here. So I'm going to go say hello to the cat. I'm a cat. And that is your example game. Yeah, you can also move outside of these little boxes. So I will show you other things you can do with those at this point. So I'm going to stop now. Stop, come on. All right. Okay, there we go. Yeah, and so first thing we're going to do is we're going to change the title. Up here we have write your game's title here. So I'm going to change that to something else. Call it GAMERella test game. Yeah. You can, if you're following along, you can call yours whatever you want. And also another important thing to find here is over here, there's a tools button. So if you click on that, it will show you all of the all the windows you can have available. So right now I have like room, paint, colors, dialogue, and download available. But there are also other things. If I want to look at some documentation, there's the about window. So if you want to look at some Bitsy tutorials and overviews and FAQ pages, and find and look at the forums and stuff. If you have any questions, that is a good place to find them. But for now, I will close that. And I will close the tools for now. Yeah, so the first thing so every Bitsy game is made up of a series of rooms. So a room here is like a grid of squares over here. And this one is called example room. So I will call it something else. I will call it home. This will be our home. So yeah, there are some things underneath, and yeah, so basically all of these little squares over here can contain different kinds of things over here called so first of all, you have your avatar. So the avatar is what moves around. It's basically what you play as. And your avatar here, we can change the way it looks. Yeah, let's do. So I'll give it a little face. So this is what our avatar looks like now. And then we have tiles over here. So tiles are basically like any element that you want to decorate your scene with. So right now, they look a little bit like this. I can change the way they look too, and when I change them, you'll see that they change in the room as well. Also, you notice that I could walk through them. If I don't want to walk through these tiles, I can click on this this wall button over here. So now these are all walls. So now when I play this game, I can't go through the walls. I'm stuck. I can't leave. Yeah.
Add the music somehow.
Mm-hmm. Yes. So there is music that plays here by default, by the way. So if you want to turn that off for now, back in the room, you can click on the tune button down below, and it says Tuneful Town. That is the default music that plays. And for now, we can turn it off. Maybe later we can add some music back to it again, but that is where it lives. So I'll say I'll go back to edit again. Yeah, and if I want to, yeah, if I want to like change, like take away some blocks, I can do that here just by painting over them, and I can also just paint new blocks wherever I want them to appear. So maybe I'll just yeah. So it's pretty simple here. You just click on empty blocks to paint them, and then click on blocks that have something on them to either erase them or add something different to them. So just gonna make a weirdly shaped house here, just for fun. So now it's a little differently shaped here. And if I want to add some other blocks, I can click this add drawing, this plus sign over here, and maybe I want to like add a little chair, so I'll call it chair. So I'm gonna draw a little chair here. Yeah. And then if I want to place the chair somewhere, I'll put it over here. So now we have a chair. So now our person can sit on the chair. Yeah. So when your avatar walks over something, it disappears. There are like other Bitsy hacks where you can draw things on top of draw drawings on top of each other. But basic Bitsy, which is what we are using here, is a little bit more simplified. Now, so we also have sprites over here, which is where our cat lives. And so maybe we want to also, so I'll keep the cat here, but I'm also going to add a dog. So I will call that dog. And I will try and make a little dog. Yeah, that looks dog-like enough.
Yeah.
So the dog will live over here. Now you can also have items. So over here we have a cup of tea. So yeah, let's so we can just put the cup of tea over here. Actually, I'll move it next to the chair so you can sit down and have your tea. there's also a key here. So yeah, maybe we can make it open something later. So I'll put the key over here. Yeah, so those are yeah, maybe we'll make more items later, but for now we will keep those there. So for now, if we try and play our game again, yeah, so we can pick up the tea and it says you found a nice warm cup of tea. I'll show you how to change that later. And also if you get the key, it says a key, what does it open in wavy text? And I will show you how to do wavy text in a moment. And also if we say, we can't say hi to the dog yet, so we can do that later. So you will notice over here that we have we can define the colors. So every room in Bitsy has only 3 colors. You can have more colors if you use certain Bitsy hacks or hacked versions of Bitsy, but by default you have 3 colors, which is cool. You can have different color palettes for different rooms though. So the default is blueprint over here. So let's change the colors. So I'll make our background color. Yeah, let's give it a nice dark purple. And I will make the tile colors orange. And the sprites will be pink, hot pink. Yeah. And I will call this, yeah, what should I, yeah. I'll call it cool colors. Yeah, and yeah, so another thing we can do is yeah, let's make another room that we can go into. So I will go back to this room here and add a new room over here. And I will call it outside. And I will then I'm going to make some I'm gonna make a new tile here called tree. So I'm gonna make some trees. And I am also going to change the colors. So right now it has cool colors. Now I'll add another color palette and call it outside colors. So I will change this to green. Oh, but I will also switch this to use outside colors so I can see. And I'll make the, yeah, I'll keep the tile color to that chartreuse thing, and I'll make the sprites, yeah, that'll be good for now. So I will, yeah, I will make some trees. Some happy little trees like Bob Ross. There we go. And then I'll just put some trees all over. Yeah, There we go. So now I'm going to go back home. And I'm going to yeah, so I will go back to the block over here, and I'm gonna add an exit. So what I'm gonna do is just paint in a little opening over here. And in my tools window, I'm going to open up exits and endings. I will drag that over here. So it is, oh, okay, all right. So there are no exits or endings in this room yet. So I'm gonna add an exit. So say exit. And so I want to go from, so the exit is located over here in this corner. I want the exit to be over here. So I will click on move and then click on where I want the exit to be. Oh, but I don't want to be painting with the block, so I'll remove that. So that will be the exit. And then over here, the return exit in the other, and out when we go outside. So I think I will put it, so this is 80, so I will put it, I will move it to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8:15. Yeah, so that way it'll look like it is going like directly from one screen to the other. So, and you know what? I think I will like add, I will add some tiles over here, just so we know where we are going. So, you know, you have to go this way. All right, so now if we play our game, all right, I'm gonna hide the tools so we have more space. So now if we move around, we go up here, and and now we are here. It works. Now we're out. We went outside. Yep, and yep. So now you can go back and forth between rooms. All right. So now I'm gonna go back to home. I'm gonna close this exits and endings window, and yeah, I'm going to let's see if we can talk to the dog. So right now, there's a window called dialogue that you can bring up. I already have it up, but if you don't have it up on yours, you can click on dialogue. And dialogue is like where many of the fun interactive bits happen. So for instance, we already have a cat dialogue where the cat says, "I'm a cat." We have a tea dialogue. You found a nice warm cup of tea. And you have a key. Ooh, what does it open? So, and the title, of course. So I'm gonna create a dog dialogue. All right. So I'm gonna say, "I'm a dog, woof woof." And if I want to give I'll give the woof woof a fun text effect. So over here, there are text effects. You can make them wavy. You can make them shake constantly, or or you can make them rainbow colored. I'm gonna make them rainbow color. I'm gonna make it rainbow colored. Oh, will it let me do? Yeah, there we go. So yeah, it will make it look like that. And to get the dog to talk, what we do is we go back to Sprite over here. We find the dog, and then over here, I will, so I'm going to change it from none to dog dialogue. So now it should work. I'm a dog. Woof woof. There we go. Yeah. So I'm gonna make some animations now. In Bitsy, you can do tiny little 2-frame animations. I'm gonna animate this dog and make it wag its tail. So I will click the animation thingy. So there's a preview and there's frame 1 and frame 2. So I'll keep frame 1 as it is, and then I will change frame 2 so that the tail wags. And now you can see in there what I am doing.
Oh,
Yeah. Okay. And I'll change the other frame too, so it looks more. Yeah, okay. I'm satisfied with that. So yeah, you can you can animate anything. You can animate the avatar too. So I will I'll make it blink or even wink. Or maybe I'll just yeah, I'll do that. You can even yeah, you can even animate the tiles. So I'll make this a massage chair. Hmm. And yeah, okay. So it's not supposed to be that massagey, but let's see what happens if I push play. I think I have to reload the window. I do. Okay, reloading. Okay, now it looks happier. So yeah, now we've got a massage chair. All right. So Yeah. So let's see if we can yeah. So let's add a door to the house that you have to open with the key. That'll be a little bit more advanced. So I'm gonna make a door in here. Uh, so I'll go. So I'm gonna make a door. Actually, I am not gonna make it a tile. So I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna do something a little different. I'm gonna delete this. Yeah, is it gonna work? Okay. Are you sure you want to delete this drawing? Okay, yes, I do. I'm gonna make the door an item, so that or yeah, no. Oh wait, should I make it a sprite? Hmm. Let me see. Yeah.
Items can be animated too, right?
Yes, items can be animated. Yeah. So I will make it a sprite actually, because I want it to be able to disappear. So I will make a sprite called door. So here's the door. I will place the door here at the exit. So now what happens is if I go up to the door, oh, now it's locked. I can't get outside anymore. So now I'm going to make it so that when I get the key, I can go outside. So I'm going to add a new thing called, call it door dialogue. It's not a dog. Oh yeah, I copied the dog dialogue by accident. So I will just, I'll just remove that for now. And then I will make sure that, why can't I put in the door dialogue? So anyway, what I want is a branching list. So back here, if you go to lists and then branching lists, you can make it so that if a condition is true, then it will do something, or else it will do something else. So okay, will it let me maybe it'll refresh if I, okay, now I can select door dialogue. That's good. So what I actually want here is I don't want to check if I have T in my inventory. I want to check if I have the key in my inventory. So I will change this to key. So I will say time to go outside, and then I will add under room action. No. So nope. Oops. Uh-huh. So. hmm. So what I will do is I will so this is another way of adding an exit that is different from the exits and entrances thing. So what I'm going to do is say exit, and then I will move player to outside at move, and I will move them to the exit where that we set up before. So move destination is here. Yep, there it is. Oh, no, I didn't put the door there. And I will add a little transition effect with effect. So I will make it slide up. And so if you do not have the key under the else dialog over here, I will put door is locked. So now if we play the game, GAMERella test game. So now if we go up here. Oh no, that's not okay. Door disappeared by mistake. So the thing about sprites is when you place them you can only place one sprite in the game. If you want to have two of a certain sprite, you have to make copies of them. But items you can have as many as you want. So now because I accidentally placed the door before, which I did not want to do, I will fix that now. So now I'm going to go up to the door here. Now it knows that the door is locked because I don't have a key. But if I pick up the key, it says time to go outside. and then it brought me outside. Cool scrolly effect.
This is a miracle.
Yeah. Yeah. So if we want to have a similar effect, going from outside in, I'm gonna say, so I will so I'm gonna copy this door, and then I'll call, oh no, that's, oops. So if I copy, the copy here is here, so call it door 2, and then I will give it a different dialogue. So I will copy, I'll copy this door dialogue here, and call it 2 dialogue, and then I will here, and then say, and I will change time to go outside to time to go back inside, and move player to home at 8-0 with effect slide down. Oh, not 150. That's there we go. So yeah, if you lose your key while you're outside, you're out of luck. So
That's very realistic.
yeah. So I put door 2 over here, and our original door is still there. So you know what? I'm gonna full screen this. Oh no, that's not that. I don't want to make a screenshot. Wait a minute. All right. Yeah, there we go. Now I full screen properly. I should have done that before. Now we can see the whole thing without me having to scroll. So if I play locked, key, what does it open? Time to go outside. Time to go back inside. Yeah. So, let's make a way to lose your keys while you're outside because we want to be really mean to our avatar. So, gonna make a new sprite. I will call it Thief. Hmm. There we go. Thief over here. Mhm. I'll give them an animation too. Why not? Yeah. All right. Make it wave their arm up and down. And now I will so now I will give the thief a dialogue. Yeah. Thief dialogue. So I will make the thief say, give me all your keys. Then I will add item and variable actions, decrease item count. So actually, what I will do, what I want is actually set item count. So I'm going to change it to key in inventory equals 0. So now you can get locked out of your house. Time to go outside. Now we can go back inside for now. But if we meet a thief, give me all your keys. Now, yeah, can we go back home? No, we're trapped. So sad. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, what should I do next? Oh yeah. So you can track the number of things you have in your inventory, and if you want to see more inventory stuff, here I have to unfull screen this again so I can see it. So if you go, you can go to inventory. You can pull up the inventory window over here, and so if you so in the inventory here, you can see that there's a tab for items, and it and then like it'll track how many of a certain item you have. You can start out the game with a key if you want. So if you play the game, you can just go up here right away. But I'm going to set it to 0. You can also add variables to track different things. So maybe you want to track how many times you pet your cat. So I'm going to make a variable called pets, and then I'm going to set it to 0. So now I will, yeah, so I mean, I'm going to go back here just to be back in our home. So now I'm going to go to our cat dialogue. And so I'm going to change this to, so I'm going to, so I will say, you have pet the cat, and I will add a space at the end, because now we are going to add under item actions, say variable value. So you will say value of, and then you will change A to pets in text box. And then you will add another dialogue here that says space, so that we have a space after the number, and then times. You have pet the cat. Yeah, so that should, so now let's see what happens. You have pet the cat 0 times. Now we want to change that so that it tells you, so it actually tells you the number of times you pet the cat. So I will stop. And I will add item actions. Now I will say change variable value. So I'm actually going to click on this, move it all the way up so it's at the top. So I will say pets equals pets plus 1. Now let's see what happens. You have pet the cat 1 times, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times. So now you'll notice that the first time is grammatically incorrect. So we're going to fix that so that if you've only pet the cat 1 time, it says you have pet the cat 1 time. I will delete this, and then I will add under lists a branching list. And I will change this here so that, and then I will go to edit expression because we don't want to look in our inventory. We want to look for variables. So variable pets. So if pets, double equals sign. So double equal sign is what you use to check if a value is something. Single equal sign is when you want to set a value to something. So in this, in your if statements here, you want to use the double equal sign. So if pets double equal sign 1, and we will save this, then I will do space time. And then else I will do space times. Now it should work. You have pet the cat 1 time. You have pet the cat 2 times. So, yeah, and now, yeah. So what if we want to make it so that if you pet the cat more than 5 times, they will meow. So we can do a thing where we go. Yeah, so we will add here another branching list. Where we go? Again, edit this. Say, so if pets is, we'll say greater than or equal to, so the 5th time and after. So if pets is greater than or equal to 5, save that. Then we will make it say meow, and we'll do shaky text. And we will take away the else statement because we don't want anything to happen otherwise. So now two times, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times. Meow. 6 times. Meow. Yeah. Also, if we don't want the meow to appear right after in the same text box, if we want it to show up in a different text box, what we do is we add, under dialogue, we add a page break. So I will move the page break up before the meow. So now we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, meow, 6, meow. Yeah, there we go. Anyway, yeah. So, yeah. Maybe, we, maybe when we go and visit the dog, we want to have the dog say a bunch, instead of the same thing every time, just say a bunch of random things. So we'll go back to this dog dialogue over here. So we have, I'm a dog, woof woof. So now what we can do is, I'm going to say add lists, and I'm going to say shuffle list. So I'm going to have the dog say a bunch of random things. So shuffle items in a random order. So the first item, I'm going to use this same one over here. So I will just copy and paste. And delete the one up top. So you can say, I'm a dog, woof woof. Or, you've been to GAMERella. It's the best game jam ever. And you can add more stuff. No, that's not what I want. Add option is what you want here. So now it'll show number 3. I'm hungry, got any food? So now, if we push play, in the GAMERella, it's the best game jam ever. I'm a dog, woof woof. I'm hungry, got any food? I'm a dog, woof woof. Yeah, so it's another thing. There are also like different things. You can do like a sequence. So if you want to do them like 1, 2, 3 at a time in order. So if you call it a sequence, then it'll do it, then it'll always go in order. And then it'll keep doing the last one until you stop. But if you go cycle, no, I don't want the thief to be here. Oops. I will put the thief back outside where it belongs. Yeah, so if I make it a cycle, I will go play. I'm a dog, woof woof. Been to GAMERella. I'm hungry, got any food? Then it'll go back to the beginning. Yeah. So those are like, yep, some different list things you can do for different kinds of dialogue stuff. All right. So how much more time have we got?
We have another hour.
Oh, another hour. Wow. Okay.
You don't have to fill the hour.
Yeah.
How are you?
Oh yeah, I'll show you some. Yeah, Oh yeah, so
And
I'll,
I think we
yeah,
also have some people on Zoom. in
Awesome.
case you want to check in with questions. I don't know if they're-
yeah, I'll check in with some questions. Let's see. Let's look at the chat. Is it possible to make dialogue choices when talking to characters? Like if they ask you a question, you have different options to answer. So in so in so in Bitsy, you don't have dialogue options like you do in a visual novel, but like you might be able to do it using some Bitsy hacks, which I can like pull up and show. But yeah, first I wanted to make sure that I show you how to save and load your games. So over here in tools, you will want to make sure that you have so the download tab over here. So if you go, so if you say download game as HTML file, that is the easiest way to save your game. Especially like if you want to like start over or open up a new game. It will save whatever you have last opened in your local storage. So you don't have to save it all the time. But if you want to save your game, say download your game, and then it will go to wherever you have your downloads folder on your computer. And now if you want to import a game from an HTML file, so I'm gonna upload a game that I already have in my on my computer. So I'll go to my my Bitsy's directory here and open a game, a Pet the Dog game that I made. So that will yeah, so that is how you open up a new game. Or if I want to, and now if I want to open the like what I was working on before, I can go back to my downloads and download this GAMERella test game. So if I upload, so if I import that, okay, wait a minute. Oh, that's weird. Why did that not work? Huh. Okay. Okay, there we go. Sometimes you have to reload and make it work properly. And also if I upload the Pet the Dog game, it should have the correct colors. So I will go, yeah. So basically, yeah, if there is anything particularly weird going on with Bitsy, sometimes you have to reload. That is a thing. Anyway, I can show you some audio stuff. Yeah. So there is a thing called the Blip-O-Matic. I'm gonna, yeah. So yeah, it can like there are, so this is the meow song. And then you can like change the lower the pitch, make the pitch higher. my sound is turned off right now, so I can't actually hear what's happening. But you can change the length to make it longer or shorter, and speed to make it faster or slower. And then you can have like you have these like sound wave generator things that you can like, so if you make a new sound effect, if you do bleep one, yeah, you can just like mess around with that until you find sound effects you like. Also, the tune generator, it's kind of like a tiny little MIDI piano roll thing here. And then like you like assemble the measures. So you can change them over here. You can change the instruments. You can change the like speed, and you can make it like major or minor. And you can have like fewer notes available so that they're like all guaranteed to be in tune, which is nice if you're like not a music person and just want to make something that sounds good no matter what. Or you can choose chromatic if you want like full control over the piano roll keyboard. And like, yeah, there are different little instruments here. There's like, yeah, and then there's like high and low instruments. And then there's and then like you can have notes and you can have blips. And the blips are the little sound effects that you make here. So yeah, there's like lots of little things like, yeah, little chiptune-y sounds you can play with in these windows. Yeah. And you can also record GIFs of your game. So like, gonna try that. Yeah, I'll bring this closer so that we can see it. Play. So now I will start recording. And then stop recording. Now let's see what it makes. Got all glitchy while it was recording, so hopefully the end result is not weirdly glitchy. Oh yeah, yeah, I don't know why it's doing that, but oh well. Anyway, I'm gonna close that. Yeah. All right. So, yeah, that about covers most of it, most things here. In the about section, I'll bring that up again, and in the about section, there is under community, there is a made with Bitsy link. So this will take you to itch.io, which is a website that hosts a bunch of games. It's like a Steam for weird indie stuff. If you are not familiar with itch.io, and and if you want to find like other games made in Bitsy, then you can check them out. So like people have used it to make like really evocative, beautiful things, and also really silly, fun things. And everything in between.
Your
Yeah.
favorite Bitsy game?
Yeah. I like this Roomba Quest game. Yeah, so this yeah, you play as a Roomba. And yes, I have a Roomba at home and it feels very true to life. Um, but yeah, there's yeah, lots of lovely little games here. Also, yeah. Also, if you can go check out bitsy.org, and then like you can find links. You can check out the Bitsy forum if you are like if you want to like talk to people or like look for additional help or find find some like help and resources on Bitsy and want to find find out how to do things that you might not know how to make. You can check out the tips and help and like yeah, so if you have any questions, you can do that. You can share. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. And then there's also like Bitsy, there's a monthly Bitsy game jam that you can join if you want to like keep making Bitsy games after GAMERella. There's a showcase if you want to show off your Bitsy game and talk about what you're making. Oh yeah, and also like if I search for, so if you just search itch.io for Bitsy, I wonder like, so Bitsy tools, right, that's not all showing like, so Bitsy hacks, so there is like, yeah, so this is one Bitsy hacks example you can find here, and it links to a GitHub, and so there are like some a collection. It's a collection of reusable scripts that you can use with Bitsy. So some things you can do are change the avatar in certain rooms. You can make the room have like a backdrop instead of like a bunch of tiles. So like if you want to have like make a larger background image, you can have that. You can use sound effects that are outside of the like ones that you can make inside of Bitsy. And you can do character portraits, animated character portraits. You can yeah, so there's like some custom effects here, Animal Crossing style audio, which is cool. Dialogue box transition stuff. Dialogue, you can have dialogue choices. So the person in the chat who asked about dialogue choices, that is a like, so you can have like, yeah, dialogue options using that. And so yeah, other things in here. Yeah, definitely recommend looking up how to, yeah, you can use tracery, which is a fun random text generator thing made by my friend Kate Compton. Yeah, and like, yeah, transparencies. So you can have transparent sprites, so or like, oh, but that one's deprecated. But yeah, Twine interprocess communication for Twine and Bitsy. So like, yeah. So there's and then there's a like how to use so there's like how to use them. And then so that is like yeah. So what if we try, I'm gonna try like using the dialogue options hack, the dialogue choices hack in our game, to show how that might work. So, if I scroll down, it says there is a how to use thingy. Okay. Okay, so this is adds a dialogue tag. That is what we want. Yes, yes. So, how to use copy paste into a script tag after the Bitsy source. Edit hack options below as needed. Okay. So I will do this. Wait. Make sure I'm copying the right stuff. All right. Okay. So okay. Here. All right. Yeah, so it says to paste it in the yeah. Now this might actually be yeah, I'm just trying to figure out right now like how I can like put in the dialogue choices when like yeah, because I haven't actually used this hack before. So yeah, maybe now is not necessarily the best time to be trying it out. But but yeah, I mean, like it's if you want to investigate it further, it's there. But anyway, I will move on and show some other things. Here is another Bitsy dialogue hacks example, which yeah. So if we run this game, so this is just a demo of some hacks that somebody made. And yeah. And I guess if you just search for Bitsy, other things you can check out. This is Bitsy Savior. It lets you use Bitsy in a desktop app. And it also lets you use different flavors of Bitsy. So yeah, one of the popular ones is multicolor Bitsy, but it's called like multicolor Bisty instead. So like if you wanted to so this is great if you want to make Bitsy games that have more than just 3 colors per room. You can also have larger sprites. Yeah, so there's like a lot more color options you have. And you can also yeah, so there's some other cool features here. So if you want to try a version of Bitsy that has multiple color options and stuff, this is what you can check out. And also so yeah.
Register site joined, but. Yes.
Yeah, there's also Bitsy 3D, which which will like let you which will basically turn your Bitsy game into a 3D game. So I'm gonna try that now and show you what happens. So this is, oh yeah, this is what the example game looks like. And yeah, if we upload our test game that we just made, oh, I have to stop the game. So I will, if I do our test game in here. Okay, here we go. So now the game we just made is a 3D game now. Okay, so yeah, so it doesn't do the slidey effects. But yeah. And you are locked out of your house again. So yeah, that's 3D Bitsy. Gonna look at the chat. Oh yeah, thank you. Oh, you made a game during the workshop. Nice.
It's called the cat game. Oh, no, it's called the meow game.
Meow game.
You know the cat's meow in Rainbow.
Nice.
I made several cat designs.
Mm. Yeah.
Straight, but
Oh,
Oh yeah, you can like demake games. Bitsy. Yeah, I was co-teaching a class over the summer, and we attempted to make a Pac-Man game. It was really cute.
yeah, that actually works.
Mhm.
this the Bitsy workshop pairs really well with the pixel art workshop that we had recently. And I was using some stuff from the pixel art workshop, like making proper tiled, like floor tiles that like are seamless, which is stuff that we learned in the pixel art workshop. So
Yeah.
directly applicable. Take these skills right into the jam.
Can I open up your game and let's have a look at it. Right. So I'm gonna download this. Thank you. And now I'm gonna go and upload the game. Wow, look at that. It's a game. Nice.
That's really pretty.
Ooh, I like this. Dope skateboard, radical. You have 0 tea. So sad. Oh, there's tea. You found it. Smells kind of weird, but you don't judge. Feed me tea. Ooh, yay. I want to a new room. Start doing a cool flip on the ramp. Yeah. Whoa, cool flip. Found the orb of orbiness. The world is saved and all bad things now cease to exist.
Oh, that's
So
right.
cool. Wow, bye.
That is
Thank you.
great. It's one of the best game narratives I've ever seen.
Yes, that is excellent. Game of the year. Thank you for that. Yeah. Anyway, I think that's about all I've got for now. If anybody has any questions, I'm happy to answer them. Otherwise, have fun jamming this weekend.
And I'll make a note that Bitsy, because Bitsy exports as HTML, you can, and we'll talk about this during the itch workshop on Sunday. But you can, as you probably saw on some of the itch ones, you can play it right in the browser, which is nice. So if you're uploading the itch, you don't have to have people download your game and open up Bitsy and upload an HTML. If you upload it to itch and set the proper settings, you can just play it right from itch, which is awesome. Bitsy's great.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you both.
Yeah, thanks everyone. Yeah.
Thank you. See you at the jam.
Okay, thank you, everyone. Thanks for joining us today for this fantastic workshop. And of course, it's all lead up to the game jam. So please check that out. Also, just want to let everyone know online, we're going to be closing up the live stream and the Zoom, but this workshop and the previous ones are available on our YouTube channel. If you want to revisit, share it, prepare for this weekend. Just want to thank you all again for working with us here at Fourth Space, and have a great afternoon. Bye.